Welcome back to Basic General Knowledge Podcast. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of zoology.
Hey Rachel, did you know that zoology is basically like being a detective for the animal kingdom? It's incredible how much diversity is out there.
That's interesting. How many different types of animals are we talking about here?
Well, scientists have identified millions of species, but what's really mind-blowing is that we probably haven't even discovered half of what's out there. Think of it like a massive puzzle where we're still finding new pieces.
That's incredible. But how do scientists keep track of all these different animals?
They use something called taxonomy. It's like organizing your closet, but for all living things. You start with big categories like Kingdom Animalia, then break it down into smaller groups.
Oh, kind of like those Russian nesting dolls. Each one gets smaller and more specific.
Exactly. From kingdom to phylum, class, order, family, genus, and finally species. Each level tells us more about how animals are related to each other.
And I've heard about vertebrates and invertebrates. That's one of the big divisions, right?
Yeah! Vertebrates are animals with backbones, like us, dogs, birds, and fish. Invertebrates don't have backbones, like jellyfish, insects, and octopuses. And get this, invertebrates actually make up about 97% of all animal species.
No way. That's amazing. What about warm-blooded and cold-blooded animals?
That's another fascinating division. Mammals and birds are warm-blooded, meaning they can maintain their body temperature internally. Reptiles and amphibians are cold-blooded, so they need external heat to regulate their temperature.
It's like having a built-in thermostat versus needing to find a sunny spot to warm up.
Exactly. And speaking of mammals, they're really unique because they're the only animals that produce milk for their young. Plus, most of them give birth to live babies instead of laying eggs.
Though there are some weird exceptions, right? Like the platypus?
Oh my gosh, yes. The platypus is this amazing oddball that lays eggs even though it's a mammal. It's one of only two mammals that do that. The other is the echidna.
Nature's full of surprises. I could talk about this all day.
Me too. And there's so much more to explore. The way animals adapt, communicate, and survive is just incredible.